Willard Library, a place of knowledge, a sanctuary for the curious mind, a place of quiet contemplation, where the whispers of pages turning create a symphony of silence, a place where shadows linger, casting long, mysterious shapes that dance in the dim light. Built in 1885, the library stands as a testament to the enduring power of words and the timeless pursuit of knowledge. Its stone walls have absorbed the hopes and dreams of generations, each brick a silent witness to countless stories. But they also hold something darker, an enigmatic presence that stirs the imagination, a secret whispered in the hushed aisles, a tale that has been passed down through the years. The legend of the Grey Lady, a spectral figure that haunts the library's shadowy corners. The Grey Lady is more than a story. She is a presence, a ghostly figure that many claim to have seen. A chill that settles over your skin when you're alone in the stacks. A feeling that you are not truly alone. A flicker of movement in the corner of your eye. A fleeting shadow that vanishes when you turn to look. Some say she is the spirit of a former librarian, forever bound to the place she loved, her soul entwined with the library's essence. Others whisper of a heartbroken woman searching for something lost among the books, a quest that keeps her spirit restless. Whatever her origins, the Grey Lady has become synonymous with Willard Library, an integral part of its mystique. Her presence is woven into the fabric of the building, a spectral thread in the library's rich tapestry. She is a constant reminder that some stories never end. They linger in the shadows, waiting to be discovered. They simply fade into the shadows, waiting for the right moment to be told again, a timeless echo in the halls of Willard Library. The first whispers of the Grey Lady began long ago. Library staff reported strange occurrences. Books would fly off shelves, seemingly of their own accord. Lights flickered erratically. Footsteps echoed in the empty halls. Most dismissed these events as tricks of the imagination or the product of an old building settling. But the stories persisted. They grew more frequent, more unsettling. Patrons too began to report strange experiences. Cold spots sent shivers down their spines, the feeling of being watched. Some claimed to have glimpsed a figure out of the corner of their eyes. A woman dressed in grey, her features always obscured. These fleeting glimpses were enough to cement the legend in the minds of the locals. Willard Library was haunted. The rumours might have remained just that, rumours, if not for one chilling piece of evidence that surfaced unexpectedly. Security footage, often mundane and uneventful, captured something truly inexplicable and deeply unsettling. In the dead of night, when the library was supposed to be empty, a security camera recorded a shadowy figure moving through the library. The figure, vaguely human-shaped but lacking any discernible features, seemed to glide effortlessly through the aisles, almost as if it were floating. It paused briefly at a bookshelf, as if browsing the titles before vanishing into thin air, leaving no trace behind. The footage sent shockwaves through the community, sparking fear and curiosity in equal measure. Skeptics and believers alike struggled to explain away the anomaly, debating its authenticity and what it could mean. The Grey Lady, once a local legend whispered about in hushed tones, was thrust into the spotlight, becoming a topic of intense discussion. Paranormal investigators from far and wide flocked to Willard Library, eager to experience the haunting firsthand and capture their own evidence. The library, once a quiet sanctuary for bookworms, became a beacon for those seeking a glimpse into the world beyond, forever changing its atmosphere. While the Grey Lady's presence can be felt throughout the library, certain areas seem particularly susceptible to her ethereal touch. The basement, with its dimly lit corridors and musty smell, is said to be a hotbed of paranormal activity. Cold spots are frequently reported there, and visitors have described feeling an overwhelming sense of dread. The Children's Library, ironically, is another area where the Grey Lady's presence is strongly felt. Toys have been known to move on their own. Children claim to have seen the Grey Lady peering at them from between the shelves. Some believe she is drawn to the innocence of children, while others fear her intentions may be more sinister. One late evening, a young college student named Sarah found herself alone in the library, the vast, silent space stretching out before her. She had stayed late, engrossed in her studies, losing track of time as she delved deeper into her books. As the last of the staff locked up for the night, Sarah wandered through the deserted aisles, her fingers trailing along the spines of the books, feeling the weight of history and knowledge around her. A sense of unease settled over her as the silence of the library pressed in, the only sound being her own footsteps echoing through the empty space. She could have sworn she heard the rustle of fabric, the whisper of movement. Suddenly, the temperature plummeted, sending a shiver down her spine. Sarah spun around, her heart pounding in her chest, the sound of her own breathing loud in her ears. There, at the end of the aisle, stood a figure shrouded in shadows, its presence both eerie and compelling. She couldn't make out any features, but she could feel the figure's gaze fixed upon her, an intense and unsettling sensation. Terror froze her in place, her mind racing with fear and confusion. Then, as quickly as it had appeared, the figure vanished, leaving Sarah questioning her own senses. Sarah fled the library, her heart racing. The image of the Grey Lady seared into her memory, a haunting reminder of her night among the... Theories abound about the Grey Lady's identity and her reasons for haunting Willard Library. Some believe she is the spirit of Louise Proctor, the library's matron from 1937 to 1958. Proctor, a beloved figure in the community, dedicated her life to the library. Could her spirit linger, unable to leave the place she cherished? Others speculate the Grey Lady is the ghost of a young woman who met an untimely end within the library's walls. Whispers of a love affair gone wrong, or a desperate act of self-harm, circulate among those who believe the Grey Lady is a restless, tormented soul. To this day, the mystery of the Grey Lady remains unsolved. She continues to roam the halls of Willard Library, a spectral presence that both fascinates and terrifies. The library, far from shying away from its resident ghost, has embraced its haunted reputation. Ghost tours are a popular attraction, drawing in curious visitors eager to experience the unexplained. Whether you believe in ghosts or dismiss them as mere superstition, there's no denying the eerie atmosphere that pervades Willard Library. The Grey Lady's presence is a reminder that some stories never truly die. They linger in the shadows, waiting to be rediscovered by those brave enough to look.